All right, everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to Mets Weekly as we are live this very moment on YouTube and on X for watch-along coverage of Mets versus Marlins, Game 53 of 162, the finale of this three-game set out here in Miami. But before we start, make sure to subscribe for live episodes of the Mets Weekly podcast following every single regular season series. If you guys did not check out the last edition of the Mets Weekly podcast, Carson did a really good job breaking down the Mets series split against the Nationals in Washington, D.C. And make sure you guys stay on the lookout for tomorrow because, of course, there will be a new episode of the Mets Weekly podcast where Carson, Andrew, well, actually, no, probably Andrew won't be there, but Carson, maybe Frank, will be breaking down the Mets series over the Marlins, where, of course, right now the Marlins have taken two, or at least a minimum of two of these three games. So the Marlins have won the series. The Mets, of course, dropped the series. And, of course, we'll see today whether the Mets win the third and final game to at least avoid a sweep, or maybe they get swept. Who the hell knows? Because this offense over the last couple of days has been really, really garbage, to put it nicely. And also, for those of you watching or listening on playback and want to join the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on our post notifications to know when we go live. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X and TikTok. Follow us individually. As always, the links are down below in the description. But yes, people, what is going on? Back for another watch-along stream, and yeah, can't say that I'm too optimistic for this game because if you guys have not seen over the last couple of days, what I believe, like the Mets over the first two games of the series, they've combined 3 base hits and they've scored a combined, what was it, 1 run? Because I believe they got shut out yesterday. Let me just double check because I was at work yesterday, so I didn't get to really see much of the game. Oh no, they scored a run yesterday. My bad. So they have a combined 6 hits and 2 runs in 2 games. So yeah, that's that is not really good. In case for any of you that don't know anything about baseball or don't watch a lot about baseball, a combined 6 hits and 2 runs in 2 games, that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. That is called a losing formula. And it's not a surprise when we've seen that this team has lost a lot of games this year, and they're currently 8 games under 500, 22-30, and sitting dead last in the National League East. And they have one of the worst records in baseball and one of the worst records in the National League as well. It's not a recipe for success, but with this team, you never know what you're going to get. So, I mean, yeah, and then obviously we did have a late scratch in the lineup today, which we'll get to the lineups in a second. But yeah, Juan Soto not in the lineup today, not injured, thankfully. Only, he's only out with the flu with illness. At least that's what Mendoza said. I don't know. Maybe he ate too much Taco Bell last night, had a Crunchwrap Supreme, and maybe he shit himself this morning. Like, I don't know. But hopefully Soto, the illness that he's dealing with is not too bad. Hopefully it's just like a mini, it's just a mini flu where he'll be over in a day or two. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, again, I'm not confident in this game, because the Mets never play well against the Marlins, especially in this ballpark. We saw the Mets season come to an end last year in Miami because they couldn't win a series and couldn't put together any runs in that last game. If you guys remember, they got shut out in that final game in Miami as well. I believe they lost that game 4-0 off the top of my head, if I do remember. But I mean, yeah, it's not good right now. But anyway, guys, let's go over to the starting lineup. So, leading off and playing right field, Carson Bench. Batting second and playing shortstop, Bo Bichette. Batting third and playing center field, A.J. Ewing. Batting fourth and playing first base, Mark Vientos. Batting fifth and playing third base, Brett Beatty. Batting sixth and playing second base, Marcus Semien. Batting seventh and DHing, M.J. Melendez. Batting eighth and playing left field, Tyrone Taylor. And batting ninth and catching, Hayden Sanger. And on the mound for the New York Mets, it is Christian Scott. Over to the Marlins side of things, leading off and catching for them, it is Hicks. Batting second and playing second base, Xavier Edwards. Batting third and playing right field, Owen Casey. Batting fourth and playing left field, Kyle Stowers. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, Otto Lopez. Batting sixth and playing center field, Jacob Marcy. Batting seventh and playing first base, Connor Norby. Batting eighth and DHing, it is Morel. And batting ninth and playing third base, it is Javier Sanoa. And then on the mound for the Marlins, starting for them, it is the right-handed pitcher, Phillips. So, yeah, obviously, like I said, not too confident in this game. Maybe the Mets do win this game. Maybe they manage to avoid the sweep, but still, even when you look at the totality of these two road series that the Mets played, obviously the 4-game set in DC and then the 3-game set here in Miami, I said that I wanted a 5-2 road trip, and the best that they could do right now if they win today is a 3-4 road trip. And 3-4 going up against the Nationals and the Marlins is not good enough. If you guys recall, essentially the same thing happened last year, because if you guys remember, the Mets last year had 4 late series against, two against each. They had 2 late series against the Nationals and 2 late series against the Marlins, and they both ended up dropping each of those series. Which, okay, I don't know if the first Miami series, I think they might have split that 2-2, but even still, that wasn't good enough. But yeah, again, when you have 4 series combined against the Nationals and the Marlins, and you lose 3 and then split 1, that's not good enough. That is not good enough at all. But again, we should not be surprised by this team, because this is just what this team does. This is what this ball club does. But again, we'll be here along for the ride. We'll watch this game. We'll break down this game, and yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. So yeah, we will indeed see what happens. Let's go over to the comment section now. Carlos the Twinkie saying over 7 runs. I don't care who wins as long as combined score is over 7 runs. Soto out with the flu. Yes, obviously. So thank you for that, Carlos the Twinkie. Armand, what's going on? Saying, hey, all, Soto is like us, sick of watching this team. That's called dog shit. Yep. Soto sniffles instead of Soto shuffle. Just play the fart sound on loop until they score. Tony, what's going on? And also, what's going on? Carson should be joining us later in the stream. Tony, what's going on? Saying, who's ready for this dog shit? All of us, I guess, because we're all here and we're all prepared to watch this game. So yeah, I guess all of us in that case. Armand saying SOI postgame yesterday showed that the Mets are 2-8 in their last 10 against the Marlins. Yeah, that's a great job. Great record against the Marlins, a team that you should be beating. Carlos saying, I looked at Bo Bichette's contract today. Wow, the Mets got fleeced. And Tony saying, my question is, would this team be better if healthy? Yes, they would be better if they're healthy, but I don't know, man. I'm not really even in the mood today to watch this game, but but what's it called? We're here. We have to do these watch-alongs, of course, to entertain you guys. And so yeah, listen, I will power through this watch-along as best I can. Even though realistically, if I had the opportunity to do something else, I probably would. I'd probably still be watching the game, but doing the watch on top of that, because it's kind of just like you don't really want to like sit here and just be like commentating over every pitch, sometimes. But I mean, listen, I gotta do what I gotta do, right? No complaints. Hornet saying, what's going on? Hornet, hey Matt, we're getting swept, aren't we? Probably. And there's Phillips as he's walking out of I believe he's either walking out of the dugout or walking out of the bullpen, but he was smacking the shit out of himself. So I mean, yeah. And also, yeah, these throwbacks are really nice. Just punch me in the face and getting over with. But yeah, here's a final look at the lineups here for the Mets. Oh, and this is also, oh no, that was for game 2. My bad. Let me just get the lineups back up there. Here's the first pitch of the day to Carson Bench, and he swings and misses over that changeup, and we are underway for the finale of this of the series here in Miami. There's Phillips' numbers. This is his first start this year, because typically he is a bullpen arm, but he has a 1.20 ERA. The 0-1 pitch misses outside with that slider. Count now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Benj, and again, that slider misses outside for ball 2. All right, Benj is 0 for 7 in the series. Of course, he was robbed of a couple hits by Jacob Marcy in the opening of the opening game of the series, and he's batting .251 to start the year as well. Yeah, Manchester United. Yeah, we just the Premier League season just finished up literally like a half an hour ago. 2-1 pitch misses down and in for ball 3. Yeah, we finished third with 71 points. Arsenal won the Premier League, so congrats to if there is any Arsenal fans in here, I guess congrats to you on your first Premier League title in 22 years. The 3-1 pitch, And that pitch just clips the inside corner, so a full count here to Carson Bench to start off this ball game. But yeah, hopefully next year we compete for the Premier League. We need that because we haven't won in 13 years. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Bench goes down on the inside slider, and just like that, the first out of the ball game and the first strikeout here for Phillips. And here's the defensive alignment here for the defensive alignment here for the Marlins. First pitch to Bo Bichette, and that fastball misses outside for ball 1. I guess you're a Chelsea fan. Yeah, 10th in the Premier League for you guys. That's not good at all. But I mean, you guys do have Xabi Alonso coming in next year, so interested to see how that works out. Even though a lot of your squad ain't that great, but I will say this: thank you for buying Garnacho from us, because Garnacho is fucking shit. The 1-1 pitch to Bichette, and he swings and misses over that changeup. 1-2. Green shoots 6 pitches, yeah. Gotta look at the positives, I guess. The 1-2 pitch to Bichette, and he goes down swinging and missing on that slider on the outside part of the plate. And just like that, Phillips has 2 straight strikeouts to start this ball game. And now with 2 outs and nobody on, A.J. Ewing will come up. Yeah, it was a rough season. F you. Hey, listen, I don't like Garnacho. Never liked him. So yeah, but I mean, listen, I guess we're even because technically we bought Mount from you guys and then you guys took Garnacho from us. So it's pretty much an even split. So there you go. First pitch to Ewing, and that pitch is in there for strike 1. Watch out for Villa. I mean, listen, Villa won the Europa League. They won the Europa League this year. They're in the Champions League next year. Of course, Emery, he's a fantastic manager as well. That first pitch, that 0-1 pitch misses downstairs for ball 1. And yeah, listen, they got a good squad too. So yeah, Villa has been a good team for the last couple of years. The 1-1 pitch to Ewing, and he swings and misses over that changeup for strike 2. I mean, ever since they sacked Gerrard through the 22-23 season, since Emery's come in, they've had a fantastic. They had a fantastic run with him so far. The 1-2 pitch, and that curveball misses low and away for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch to Ewing, and that ball is hit through the gap for a base hit. So A.J. Ewing there has a 2-out single here, and the Mets have their first hit and first base runner of the game. So good AB and a good piece of hitting there from A.J. Ewing. Took that outside pitch, that outside curveball to the opposite field. Again, good piece of hitting. That's what you like to see. All right, now Mark Vientos will come up with 2 outs and a runner off first. See if they also send Ewing here. First pitch to Vientos, and he swings and misses through that 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1. Vientos is 2 for 6 in the series with an RBI, batting .237 with a .681 OPS this year. Yeah, I mean, 0-1 pitch, and that pitch misses low. The umpire calls a strike, but Vientos will challenge that, and that call will be overturned. So the count will be 1-1. Horn saying hopefully without Pep, Man City won't challenge for a couple of years. I mean, listen, City will always be good just because they have the ownership, they have the money, and they still have a very good squad as well. But yeah, hopefully with Pep, they'll drop off a little bit, so they won't be as much of a title. I mean, listen, Maresca's not a terrible manager. Obviously, I'm sure Cascade there could, because obviously he's a Chelsea fan, and Maresca he got sacked, but he also left halfway through. Vientos swings and misses at that pitch, and Ewing will get it to second base safely with the stolen base. So A.J. Ewing now moves up to second base, and the Mets have a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs. So yeah, I mean, hopefully, again with Maresca coming in, hopefully they just dip down in form a little bit, and hopefully they won't be consistent. Or they won't be winning the Premier League consistently. Of course, they'll still be challenging, but I mean, yeah, they won't be as dominant as what they were with Pep also. So, but we'll see. The 1-2 pitch, and Vientos skies that ball into center field, but Marcy will take a couple steps in, and he'll make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So we head to the bottom of the first. The Mets had a 2-out base runner there, but they were unable to bring Ewing home. So we head to the bottom of the first, game tied 0-0, and Hicks, Edwards, and Casey will face Christian Scott. Let's see, Kasky saying, yeah, I need a few years without City winning. I mean, me too, man. I'm a United fan. I don't want to see City win. Maresca's a good coach. Listen, I think he is a decent coach, but he's no Pep. Like that's just and that's not a shot at him. That's just, Pep's one of the greatest managers of all time. Not as good as Fergie, but Pep is still an amazing manager, an amazing coach. Carl saying, yeah, Ewing now has more stolen bases than Robert. Kasky saying he was gutted when Maresca left, but he's not Pep. Yeah, of course. Max, what's going on? Saying this has to be the worst lineup we've run out in years. And Danny, what's going on? I was wondering why the Mets only had a 37% chance to win, and I see now why. Lol. Terry, what's going on? Saying, boy, we strike out. Yes, we actually. Statistically this year the Mets haven't struck out a lot. They've been one of the lowest teams this year with the strikeout rate. It's just they don't make a lot of great contact on the ball when they do make contact. It's a lot of soft ground balls, a lot of soft and weak pop outs, just not a lot of hard contact. That's the thing. All right, now here's Christian Scott throwing his final warm pitches in 5 starts this year. He's got a 4.12 ERA in 19 2/3 innings of work. Has a WHIP of 1.47 as well. And Scott's still looking for his first win this year as well. But he's in here to face Liam Hicks here, who's leading off the ball game here for the Marlins. Scott's got his pitch, and the first pitch misses up and away for ball 1 with that fastball. Hicks bagged .279 this year with 11 home runs, 44 RBIs, and .842 OPS. He's 2 for 8 in the series with 2 home runs and 2 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch from Scott, and that fastball clips the inside corner for strike 1. Pantries, what's going on? Saying there's 3 people to blame for this offense right now: Bo, Beatty, and Vientos. Just fucking awful at bats. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna argue with you there, Pantries. All right, Scott now set. He's got his pitch. He's into his windup with the 1-1, and that ball's hit on the ground right to Semien, who's up with it, throws over to first base. And just like that, 1 quick out here for Christian Scott. Here's the defensive lineup here for the Mets. Hayden staying around the plate. Beatty at third. Bo Bichette at short. Semien at second. Vientos at first. Obviously Scott on the mound. And then the outfield from left to right: Taylor, Ewing, and Benj. All right, now Xavier Edwards will come up with 1 out and no one on. First pitch from Scott. And again, misses up and away with that fastball, 95 miles an hour. And as you see the numbers here, Scott has much better numbers against lefties compared to righties. 188 opponent batting average against lefties and a 308 batting average against righties. And that 1-0 pitch is in there at the top of the strike zone with that slider. Count now 1-1. Edwards batting .308 with 6 home runs, 19 RBIs, and .855 OPS this year. And of course, he's 1 for 8 in this series. The 1-1 pitch from Scott, and that pitch is hit out to left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. It's going to roll into the corner. Taylor is up with it, but Xavier Edwards will come into second base with a stand-up double. So just like that, the Marlins now have a runner in scoring position with only 1 out here in the bottom of the first, and Owen Casey will come up for an early RBI opportunity. Good piece of hitting by Edwards. Got that outside pitch and took it out to left field. Good piece of hitting. First hit of the ball game for the Marlins, and now just like I said, Owen Casey will come up. Of course, the Marlins acquired Owen Case in the offseason this year in the Edward Cabrera trade from the Chicago Cubs, and that first pitch fastball hits the zone for strike one. Casey batting .218 with 4 home runs, 24 RBIs, has .650 OPS. He's 2 for 5 in the series with 4 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch from Scott, and that fastball misses outside. Count now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Scott, and Casey fouls that pitch into the right field seats, but that ball goes foul. So count now 1-2 on Owen Casey. The 1-2 pitch from Scott, and that pitch misses upstairs. Count now 2-2. And guys, also a little update here. There will be no post game after this game. I have something to do, and also, you guys are gonna have a podcast tomorrow anyway. So the whole series is gonna be wrapped up anyway. So apologies to anyone that was looking forward to the post game show. But Scott strikes out Owen Casey there on the up and away fastball, 96 mile an hour, and just like that, there are 2 outs now here for Christian Scott on the Mets. And now Kyle Stowers will come up with 2 outs and a runner on second. So, like I said, apologies to anyone that wanted the post-game show, but I have something to take care of after. And like I said, you guys have the podcast tomorrow anyway. First pitch here to Kyle Stowers, and that fastball misses up and away for ball 1. Stowers batting .213 this year. He's 0 for 7 in the series as well. The 1-0 pitch from Scott, and that fastball misses outside. Count now 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, and that cutter clips the inside part of the zone for strike 1. The 2-1 pitch from Scott, and that fastball is fouled back off the screen. So the count now is all tied up at 2. Two-two pitch from Scott, and that fastball misses up and away at 97 miles an hour. So now there's a full count here on Kyle Stowers. All right, 3-2 pitch, and Stowers pops that pitch up on down the third base line, and Brett Beatty will make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So Christian Scott is able to work around the 1-out double there from Xavier Edwards. We head to the top of the second with the ball game all tied up at 0. It'll be Beatty, Semien, and Melendez to hit for the Mets here. All right, good work by Scott there. Horton saying, on hockey, the Knights have shocked me. They made the Avs look. I mean, listen, having no Makar is also a big loss there for the Avalanche. Listen. Obviously, the Knights also they don't have Mark Stone, which is a loss for them. But obviously, and again, this is not a shot at Mark Stone per se, because Mark Stone is a really good hockey player in general for Vegas. But what's it called? Makar is definitely more of a loss for the Avs than Mark Stone is for Vegas. Again, not a shot at Mark Stone. Fantastic hockey player, and he's a very valuable piece for that Vegas team. But Makar is the best defenseman in the league in the NHL. So listen, it sucks to lose Makar, and that's a huge piece of the Avs offense as well. All right, we got 55 of you guys watching the stream as well. So as always, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm now 56. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell as well. You guys are awesome. And of course, everyone here on Mets Weekly appreciate you guys. Carson, Andrew, Frank, Evan, me, we all appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, but now here's Beatty to lead off. That first pitch misses low and in for ball one. The 1-0 pitch to Beatty just clips the inside corner for strike one. Beatty batting .234 with 3 home runs, 21 RBIs, and a .657 OPS. He is 0 for 4 in this series. Phillips has his pitch, the 1-1, and Beatty fouls that pitch off. So now the count's 1-2. All right, Phillips is set. He has his pitch. He's into his windup. And Beatty strikes out looking there on the inside changeup. So there we go. That's the first out and the first strikeout here for Phillips here on the top of the second. Third strikeout of the ball game for him. And Phillips, there was a 16th round pick by the Rangers in 2015. 28 years old, made his MLB debut July 7th of 2024. First pitch here to Marcus Semien, and that first pitch slider hits the top of the strike zone for strike one. The 0-1 pitch here to Semien, and that sinker misses inside for ball one. Semien this year bagged .218 with 3 home runs, 18 RBIs, and a .571 OPS. He is 0 for 6 in this series. The 1-1 pitch to Semien is fouled back to the seats. Count now 1-2. All right, Phillips is set. He's into his windup, and Semien hits that ball on the ground right to the third baseman. He throws over to first base, and that ball's going to get past him off the wall. Semien will take the turn, and he'll head it to second base there. So let's see how they score that play, but that should be a throwing error there on the third baseman, Javier Sanoa. But the Mets, there you go, you take advantage of a mistake, and Marcus Semien is into scoring position there on the poor throw by Javier Sanoa. Looked like a standard, 5-3 ground out there, but hey, listen, when you're hitting poorly right now, you take the luck. So there you go. Mets have a run in scoring position here, and now MJ Melendez, the designated hitter, will come up. First pitch here to Melendez, and that ball hits the top of the strike zone. 0-1. Melendez batting .206 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and a .684 OPS this year. The 0-1 pitch, and that curveball curves right back into the zone. So now Melendez is quickly behind here, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch here to Melendez, and that ball is bounced in the dirt, but a good block there by the catcher, Liam Hicks, behind the plate. So Semien there stays at second base. Counts now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Hicks. And Melendez skies that ball foul down the third base line. So he remains alive in the at-bat. Mets offense 4 for 18 with runners in scoring position in their last 5 games. They're 0 for 1 today so far. The 1-2 pitch, and again that pitch is bounced in the dirt, but a good scoop there by Liam Hicks. So the count's now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed there by Melendez, so he goes down on the curveball there for strike 3. And just like that, now there are 2 outs. Oh, there are 2 outs in the inning with a runner still on second base, and Tyrone Taylor, the left fielder, will come up. Poor swing there by Melendez there on that curveball. First pitch here to Taylor, and let's see what the first base umpire says. Nope, he did not go around there on that slider outside, so count now 1-0. Taylor this year batting .196 with 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, and a .550 OPS. The 1-0 pitch here from Phillips, and again, Taylor, first base umpire confirms, held up his swing, so now 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch misses down and away with that changeup, so now a 3-0 count here at Tyrone Taylor with Marcus Semien leading off second base. Hayden Senger on deck here for the Mets. 3-0 pitch to Taylor, and that pitch looked like it just missed upstairs, but the umpire calls it a strike and no challenge there from Taylor, so now it's a 3-1 count. Three-one pitch here, and that fastball misses down and away for ball 4. So Taylor there draws a 2-out walk, and now the Mets have runs at first and second with 2 outs here, and Hayden Senger will come up. So good AB there by Tyrone Taylor as he draws the 5-pitch walk. And now here's Hayden Senger with an RBI opportunity. This season batting 1 for 8 with no home runs, 1 RBI, and a .250 OPS. All right, there we go. Sanger's ready. Phillips has his pitch, and he's into his windup. The first pitch, and that fastball misses up and in for ball 1. Burn Toast, what's going on, saying it's over. This guy can't handle the cereal aisle. He is Whole Foods man. Whole Foods man can do a lot here. The 1-0 pitch to Sanger, and he taps that ball foul up the third baseline. Count now 1-1. Hornet saying Sanger's either going to ground out or pop up, which is a possibility. The 1-1 pitch, and Sanger skies that ball into right field. That ball will carry just a little bit, but Owen Casey will get back there on the warning track, and he'll make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So the Mets are able to get some runners on base here, but they're unable to bring around anybody. We head to the bottom of the second with the game still tied up at 0. And it'll be Otto Lopez, Jacob Marcy, and Connor Norby to face Christian Scott here in the bottom of the second. guess I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are now back here for the bottom of the second. Otto Lopez leading off, and Scott is ahead of him 0-1. Lopez banged 338 so far, and that 0-1 slider misses outside for ball one. Max, what's going on? Saying so bad? Yeah, it's not looking good. The 1-1 pitch here from Lopez, and that ball's hit right up the middle, but right at Semien, who throws over to first base for the first out here in the bottom of the second. Lopez there hit a hard liner there up the middle. Scott had to duck out of it. Thankfully, he didn't get hit, but Semien is able to record that play cleanly. Right over the head there is Scott. All right, now with one out and nobody on, it will be the center fielder Jacob Marcy up here. First pitch here to Marcy, and that fastball clips the outside corner for strike one. Marcy this year batting 197 with 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, and a 627 OPS. He's over 6 in the series, but he's made a couple of really nice defensive plays on Carson Bench. But Marcy hits that liner right to Brett Beatty, and he'll secure the catch there for the second out of the inning. So 2 quick outs here for Christian Scott in the bottom of the second. And now with 2 outs and no one on, the first baseman Connor Norby will come up. Beatty played him the correct way right there, right on the inside, or right on the field part of the infield, or the grass part of the infield, I should say. And he made the catch there for the second out. All right, now Connor Norby will come up. First pitch here from Scott, and Norby pops that pitch up right to Semien, who was just on the grass, or on the outside part of the infield, right on the grass, and he makes the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So a really quick inning there from Christian Scott. And we head to the top of the third, with the game still tied up at 0. It'll be the top of the order here for the Mets. So Benj, Bichette, and Ewing will hit here in the top of the third. Like to see quick innings. Big inning coming up. One could hope, Carlos. One could only hope. Hornet was saying before, Doe staring at the space, wondering when the aliens are going to attack. Well, speaking of aliens,
nothing can beat me. I have talent.
shout out Ibby as always for the AI creations. And also, guys, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys subscribe till Metsua's Park, because both Ibby and John Sapanaro, who have been on here for our watch-alongs and have been on here for part of our podcast as well, they do a fantastic job covering the Mets there on their channel. Of course, they do a weekly show, I believe, every Wednesday. So, yeah, make sure you guys check them out, because like I said, they do a fantastic job. All right, now here's the first pitch to Carson Bench. Phillips still in the game, and Bench falls behind here 0-1. Bench struck out in his first AB back in the first inning. The 0-1 pitch, and that fastball clips the outside corner for strike two. The 0-2 pitch here to Bench, and Bench hits that ball right to the third baseman, Sanoa, and he'll make the play for the first out there of the inning. And now Bo Bichette will come up with one out and no one on base. Of course, Bichette also struck out back in the first inning. First pitch to Bo, and he hits a little dribbler up the third base line, but the pitcher Phillips will get there, and he'll make the throw in time to get Bichette out at first base. So, two quick outs here for Phillips in the top of the third. And now A.J. Ewing will come up with 2 outs and nobody on. Good scoop there by Connor Norby as well at first base. First pitch here to Ewing, and that fastball hits the inside corner for strike one. Ewing had a single and a stolen base back in the first inning. The 0-1 pitch, and that ball's hit on the ground right to Sano, who makes a really nice hopping catch there on the ground ball, and he makes a throw over to first base for the third and final out of the inning. So, quick innings there before Phillips, and the Mets are down in order. We head to the bottom of the third. Game still tied up at 0, and it'll be Morel, Sanoa, and Liam Hicks to face Scott here in the bottom part of the third. All right. Laugh my ass off. Scott pitching well. Yup, Patrice, he has been. And Carlos saying not a single green shoot to be found. No green shoots to be found here. It was a terrible offensive inning by the Mets. Yeah. Also got 65 of you guys watching the stream right now. So as always, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys as always. Hornet asking, so is our only objective this season to get over 500 now? Probably, which is sad, but that's the reality we live in right now. All right, here's Christian Morel, batting 154 with 1 RBI, 407 OPS this year with no home runs. And he's quickly heading the count here 2-0 as Scott misses upstairs with that fastball. Two-0 pitch, and that fastball's fouled back to the seats, 2-1. Two-one pitch from Scott, and that fastball hits the outside corner for strike 2. So the count now tied up at 2 here. All right, Scott into his windup with the 2-2 pitch, and Morel fouls off that inside sweeper. So the count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch again from Scott, and Morel hits that ball out to left field. Taylor will come onto it, and he'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. So with 1 out here and no one on, the 9-hole hitter Javier Sanoa will come up to hit. All right, first pitch to Sanoa, and that cutter misses outside for ball 1. There's Scott's warm-up routine there prior to the game in the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch to Sanoa, and Sanoa hits that ball off the glove of Marcus Semien, and that ball will get into right center field for a base hit. So 1-out single here for the Marlins here via Javier Sanoa, and the Marlins have a 1-out base runner here. So I shouldn't even hit the glove. It just went right over the top of Semien's glove into the outfield. So good piece of hitting there by Sanoa, and now we're back to the top of the Marlins batting order, where Liam Hicks will hit here. And that was also the second hit of the afternoon for the Marlins. First pitch here, and that changeup hits the outside part of the corner, hits the outside part of the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, and that changeup misses low and inside for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch from Scott, and that fastball just misses outside at 95 miles an hour for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch here from Scott, and that ball is fouled down the first base line with that cutter. So the count now 2-2. Liam Hicks is 0 for 1 with a ground out back in the first inning. Two-two pitch, and that changeup misses up and away for ball 3. So a full count here to Liam Hicks. All right, Scott now set with the full count pitch, and that fastball misses outside for ball 4. Sanoa was stealing second base anywhere there, and it doesn't matter because he would have gotten there safely regardless. But now the Marlins have runners at first and second here with only 1 out here, and now Xavier Edwards, the second baseman, will come up to hit. Of course, Edwards is 1-for-1 with this ball game. Had a double down the left field line in his first AB back in the first inning. First pitch here to Edwards, and that sweeper misses inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, and that fastball misses inside for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, and that cutter misses inside, so now Scott falls behind you on Xavier Edwards, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch, and that fastball just misses inside for ball 4, so now the bases are loaded here for the Marlins with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd, and Owen Casey will come up. Pantry saying let's get a ground ball double play here, hopefully, but not too optimistic. All right, now Owen Casey up with the base loaded and only 1 out here. Casey struck out in his first AB back in the first inning. First pitch here to Casey, and that sinker hits the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch misses inside with that cutter. Count now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, and Casey swings and misses through that 96-mile-an-hour fastball. So now Scott's ahead of the count here, 1-2 on Casey. The 1-2 pitch, and Casey fouls that pitch off up the first base line. Again, the 1-2 pitch, and Casey holds up a swing, confirms the third base umpire. So the count now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and Casey fouls that fastball off the screen. All right, 2-2 pitch here from Scott, and Casey goes down swinging there on the sweeper for the second out of the inning. So Christian Scott there with a massive second out here in the bottom of the 3rd, and he's 1 out away here from working out of the bases loaded jam. Sweeper, not a great sweeper there. It was very up, but it just curved in back enough, and Casey swung right under it. But anyway, huge second out here for Christian Scott. And now Kyle Stowers, the left fielder, will come up with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And that cutter hits the top of the zone for strike 1. Stowers fouled out back in his first AB. The 0-1 pitch, and Stowers hits that ball right at Semien, who's up with it, throws over to first base, and the inning is over. So Christian Scott got himself into a jam there with the base loaded and 1 out, but a huge strikeout there on Owen Casey and a big ground out there on Kyle Stowers, and he's able to work out of the jam. So we head to the top of the 4th. Game is still tied up at 0, and it will be Vientos, Beatty, and Semien to hit for the Mets here on the top of the 4th. So good work by Scott there to maneuver out of that, move over out of that base loaded jam. All right, got 70 now 78 of you guys watching the stream right now. So as always, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, share the notification bell as well. You guys are awesome. We all appreciate you guys here. All right, first pitch here to Vientos, and he swings and misses through that outside slider. Count now 0-1. Vientos is 0 for 1 with a fly out back in the first inning. Or sorry, back in the second inning. Oh, sorry, yeah, it was back in the first inning, my bad. Pitch now misses outside for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch to Vientos, and Vientos drives that ball into left center field, but it won't be deep enough. The left fielder, Kyle Stowers, makes the catch there on the warning track for the first out here in the top of the 4th. All right, now here's Calvin Fauché warming up here in the bullpen for the Marlins. The right-handed pitcher. And Beatty hits that ball into center field for a base hit. So the Mets have a 1-out single here, courtesy of Brett Beatty. And that's the second hit of the ballgame for the Mets as well. It's a good piece of hitting there by Beatty. And now with 1 out and a runner on first base, Marcus Semien will come up to hit. First pitch to Semien, misses down and in for ball 1. And there's Ibby, of course, hyping up his guy. She want to go viral, of course. Semien 0 for 1, reached on an error back in the second inning. Of course, that was a Javier Sanoa throwing error. The 1-0 pitch to Semien, and he pops that pitch up into right field. Owen Casey will get underneath it, and he'll make the catch for the second out here in the top of the fourth. And now MJ Melendez, the DH, will come up to hit. All right, now here's MJ Melendez up, and that fastball misses down in for ball one. The 1-0 pitch, and Melendez fouls that pitch back into the seats. 1-1. Yep, that was a abysmal AB. All right, now here's the upcoming look at the Mets next series against the Reds. So tomorrow it'll be Nick Lodolo versus Nolan McLean. On Tuesday, Chase Burns. There's no pitcher confirmed on Tuesday for the Mets. And then on Wednesday, Andrew Abbott against, again, no confirmed pitcher for the Mets on Wednesday. And that pitch misses up and away, 2-1 there on MJ Melendez. And Beatty's back into the first base safely there as Liam Hicks threw over to first base. 2-1 pitch, and Melendez was there with an ugly swing there on that curveball, and the count is now tied up at 2. Two-two pitch here to Melendez, and that changeup is bounced in the dirt. It's now a full count here to Melendez. All right, now Phillips, he's set. He's into his windup, the 3-2 pitch, and that changeup is bounced in the dirt for ball 4, and Melendez walks. Beatty moves over to second base, and now the Mets have runners at first and second with 2 outs here. And Tyrone Taylor will come up. Looking ahead, the Reds have a 27-25 record. They're 4th in the NL Central. They have 66 home runs, the 3rd most in the National League this year. All right, and there we go. The Marlins manager, Clay McCall, will come out there to pull Phillips, so he's out of the ball game there. And now they will go through their bullpen with runners on first, second with 2 outs, and Calvin Fauché will come out of their bullpen. Right. Why the Mets has no offense? Because they suck right now. That's why there's no offense. And there's a highlight here of Mets flashback, September 15, 2014. DeGrom Strikes out 8 straight hitters to start off the ball game. Of course, we missed DeGrom here very mightily. All-time great pitch for the Mets. Hopefully one day he'll have his number 48 retired up there in the rafters. There's Calvin Fauché out of the Marlins bullpen. And that first pitch sinker misses outside for ball 1. Taylor walked in his first AB back in the second inning. One-0 pitch to Taylor, misses down and away for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, and Taylor pops that ball up into the infield. Kyle Stowers will get underneath it, and he'll make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So Calvin Fauché comes out of the Marlins bullpen, and he's able to get Tyrone Taylor to pop out there to avoid any major trouble there. So we head to the bottom of the fourth. The game is still tied up at 0. We suck. Best way to put it. All right, now back here for the bottom of the fourth here in Miami. First pitch here, and that cutter hits the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch here to Otto Lopez, and he swings through that outside sweeper. Count now 0-2 on Otto Lopez. The 0-2 pitch from Scott, and Lopez holds a swing. So count now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, and Lopez hits that ball on the ground, and Semien with a nice diving play, but Lopez uses his speed and beats out that play to first base. So the Marlins have a base runner here in the bottom part of the fourth. And that is the third hit of the afternoon here for the Marlins. All right, now here is Jacob Marcy up here, and Scott misses with that fastball outside. Count now 1-0. Marcy's 0 for 1 this ball game. The 1-0 pitch and that fastball misses up and away for ball 2. Scott so far through his or at least through midway through his second season, 14 starts, 0-3. This is career numbers. 2-0 pitch, and Marcy pops that pitch up on the infield. Beatty will get underneath it, and he'll make the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Connor Norby, will come up with a runner on first and 1 out. Norby lined out in his first AB. First pitch here to Norby, and that fastball hits the zone for strike 1 at 94 miles an hour. The 0-1 pitch, and that sweeper misses down away. Norby did not swing, so the count is now 1-1. One pitch, and that sinker misses down and in for ball 2. Almost hit Norby, but he was able to get out of the way. Two-one pitch, and Norby fouls that pitch up third baseline. Count now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch misses up and in with that cutter. It's now a full count here on Connor Norby. Three-two pitch, and that ball hits Norby there on the elbow, so he gets the first base via hit by pitch, and now the Marlins have runs to first and second with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And Christopher Morel, the DH, will come up with an RBI opportunity. All right, Norby now walking with the Marlins trainer there. See if he's fine or not after being hit by the pitch on that on his elbow. All right, now the first pitch here to Morel, and that sweeper just misses outside for ball one. Morel so far is 0 for 1 in this ball game. The 1-0 pitch, and Morel fouls that pitch back off the screen, 1-1, or off the backstop, sorry. One one. Oh, sorry. Nope. Scott will check back at Lopez there at second base, but he's back in there safely. So that's one disengagement there for Christian Scott. One one pitch, and Morel fouls that pitch back to the seats. Count now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, and Morel. See what the first base umpire says. And he went around there on the inside fastball. So massive strikeout here for Christian Scott here for the second out of the inning. And now Javier Sanoa will come up with runners on first and second and 2 outs. Doug saying this lineup is single A level. It's definitely not good. And Carlos saying Green shoots Miami's 1 error. The Mets have 0 errors. And let's gotta look at the positives, I guess, right? All right, now here's Javier Sanoa. He's up here. He's 1 for 1. And Sanoa pops that pitch up into left field. Taylor will come under it, and he'll make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So Christian Scott's able to work out of the jam there with runners first and second with only 1 out, and he's able to get through this inning scoreless. So we head to the top of the fifth. Game is still tied at 0. Scott hanging in there, says Max. Yeah, he's been decent. He's got into a little bit. He's got into a couple of jams. He got into a bases loaded jam the last inning. Got into a little bit of a jam there, but he's been able to work out of it, and he's got some nice swings and misses on some of his pitches too. So just want to see a little bit of a better control of the strike zone. But overall, he's been fine. Guys, I'll be right back. Though, give me a second. All right, we're back here for the top of the fifth. Hayden Sanger's up here to lead off the inning as a 9-0 hitter, and he's quickly behind the count here, 0-2 on Colin Fauché. The 0-2 pitch, and Sanger goes down there on the outside slider for strike 3. So the first out here, first out of the inning here for the Marlins and Fauché in the top of the fifth. Ken saying what's going on. Ken, Mets shooting for a 4-hit game, maybe 1 run, maybe. Who knows? At this point, that would be lucky if they even get that. Now here's Carson Benj up here as the second hitter here in the top of the fifth. He's 0-2 with a strikeout and a ground out. First pitch to Benj, misses outside there with the fastball, 1-0. Maxwell saying this offense makes these games feel like they're 6 hours long. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The games are quicker just because there's no offense right now, but it does suck when your offense does absolutely nothing. The 1-0 pitch is fouled off the screen. Count now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, and that sinker hits the inside corner for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch, and Bench hits that ball up the middle, but it'll be right at Otto Lopez, the shortstop, and he throws over to the first base for the second out of the inning. And now, Bo Bichette will come up with 2 outs and nobody on base. Bichette's 0-2 in this ballgame with a strikeout and a ground out. First pitch to Bo, and that sinker misses down and away for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch hits the zone for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch, and Bichette hits that ball through the hole for a base hit. Past the third baseman Javier Sanoa into left field, and Bo Bichette has a 1-out single here in the top of the fifth. So good piece of hitting there by Bo. It's the third hit of the afternoon for the Mets. Yeah, hit that right onto the glove of Javier Sanoa there. All right, and now with 2 outs and a runner on first, here's A.J. Ewing up here. He's 1-for-2 in this ball game, and that first pitch fastball hits the zone for strike 1. And there's the replay of the Bo single. A 1 pitch misses low, but the catcher Liam Hicks will challenge there. I didn't see where that ball landed, so let's see here on the replay whether that was a ball or a strike. And that ball just clipped the zone. So that is a strike. And now the count is 0-2 here on A.J. Ewing. And now here's the 0-2 count here on A.J. Ewing, and he fouls that pitch back. Count remains 0-2. Ewing again 1-for-2 in this ballgame with a single and a stolen base. Back in the first inning, grounded out in his previous AB. The 0-2 pitch to Ewing, and again he fouls back. He fouls back that fastball. So good work here by Ewing to foul off a couple pitches here. And if O'Shea steps off here. 0-2 pitch, and Ewing fouls that pitch up the first base line. Hornet saying suggesting a new nickname for the offense, the 0-4s. 0 for 4. I like it. Creative nickname. O'Shea steps off again. The 0-2 pitch to Ewing, and that slider misses outside for ball 1. One-two pitch to Ewing, and he fouls back that curveball. So again, remains alive in the AB. The 1-2 pitch, and Ewing hits that ball through the hole for a base hit. So Ewing will get to first base. And Bichette will hold on at second base, so the Mets now have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Mark Vientos will come up for an RBI opportunity. 4th hit of the day for the Mets. And that's Ewing's second base hit of the afternoon as well. So Ewing there with a very good AB. Made a Fauché work, fouled off a couple of close pitches, and then is rewarded with a hit there through the hole. And now here's Mark Vientos up. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts in the ball game. First pitch to Vientos, and that fastball's in the zone for strike 1. What an AB from Ewing. Yup, Maxwell, great AB. Base hit. Good job. Good job Ewing. Good job from the kid. And Swaggy to ruin it with it. Well, can't hit to a double play here, but you know, with an out here because there's already 2 outs in the inning. Or he'll hit into a double play, and then the out will carry over to the 6th inning. 0-1 pitch to Vientos, and a little chopper there at third base. Sanoa up with it, throws over to first base, and just like that, the inning is over. So Mets get a couple of runners on base there, but they're unable to bring around anybody, and we head to the bottom of the 5th, and the game is still tied at 0. Alright. There's just no energy in this team. I agree. It's dead. If the Mets get 6 outs in an inning, they still couldn't score. Probably Doug, and then Lowell will carry over to the 6th. Bet someone adds to that to a video game map. Probably someone will. All right, it's going to be Hicks, Edwards, and Casey to lead off for the Marlins. So, yeah, the Marlins are back to the top of the order to face Christian Scott. All right, first pitch here to Hicks, and that fastball misses up and away for ball one. Hicks is 0 for 1, and he walked in his last AB back in the third inning. One 0 pitch, and that fastball looked like it missed up and away, but the umpire calls it a strike, and no challenge from Hicks, so the count is now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, and Hicks fouls that pitch up the first base line. Count now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, and that changeup misses outside to Hicks, so count now tied up at 2. Two-two pitch, and Hicks hits that ball right at Vientos, and that ball gets under his glove, but he's able to recover, throws it over to Scott, who covers first base, and just like that, there's one out here in the bottom of the fifth. So good recovery there by Vientos, as he's still able to get the out there. And now Xavier Edwards, the second baseman, will come up. Yeah, not a pretty play from Vientos, but at least he was able to recover and still get the out. Good work by Scott as well to get over to the bag as well in time. First pitch to Edwards, that fastball misses up and away for ball one. One 0 pitch misses upstairs with the changeup, 2-0. Yep, Edwards is 1 for 1 with a double in the first inning, and then he walked back in the third inning as well. 2-0 pitch, and that sweeper gets the inside corner for strike one. The 2-1 pitch from Scott, and that sweeper misses up and away. So 3-1 count here now on Xavier Edwards. Three-one pitch, and Edwards pops that pitch up to center field. Ewing will get there, and he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. So good work there by Scott, and good catch there by Ewing. And now with 2 outs and no one on, the right fielder Owen Casey will come up to hit. First pitch here to Owen Casey, and that fastball clips the inside corner for strike one. What's going on, Daniel? 0-1 pitch misses up and away for ball one. Hornet asking, is Stearns reaching Drury levels of I mean, he's getting there slowly but surely. Casey's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The 1-1 pitch, and Casey swings and misses that outside cutter. Count now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, and Casey fouls back that fastball. 1-2. Oh, and we have another person joining us. It's Evan. Oh, God. Thank you for joining, because I'm fucking bored as shit right now. I need a song.
I'm legit just playing
Pretend?
MLB The Show.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I was playing Pretend too, but I'm just playing MLB The Show while this game is on. Like, I have no care to devote my energy into these games at this point.
Casey strikes out. The inning is over. We go to the top of the 6th. Game is tied up at 0 still.
Carson sees me return and then jumps on.
Oh.
How cute.
Yay!
How cutesy.
Okay.
I just actually, to be honest, I sat down on my chair and then you joined. It was magic.
Wow. It's like all the particles in the universe connected as one.
All right.
Kind of
Evan,
hot.
you taking over Ox in the offline or?
I gotta join offline.
It's been a while.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
God only
Welcome
knows
back.
how many.
You haven't missed much. The team's still fucking garbage.
Oh, believe me, that part I know for sure.
Those tacos must have been good. You were eating them for 2 days. Well, speaking of tacos, I think it's only right.
Nice warm-up song.
Yeah, no, I was gonna join that night, but I don't
blame you, man. It's just gotten bad.
No, I also had other shit going on that day that ended up being that way that I couldn't join.
They should buy me dinner. Well, Carson sent me some money last night anyway, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, it was payday yesterday. There we go. It was revenue sharing day here at Mets Weekly yesterday.
All right, now here's
they're wearing
John
the retro
King.
stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. I like
Here's
it.
John King out of the bullpen here, the lefty, as he faces the magnificent Brett Beatty. And that pitch misses inside. Graham Pauley now in to play first base as he replaces Connor Norby. Of course, Norby a couple innings ago was hit on the elbow with a pitch by Scott. Challenged there by the Marlins, but that pitch was a ball, so the Marlins lose one of their challenge. One-0 pitch to Beatty, misses outside for ball 2. Beatty's also 1 for 2 in the ball game, had a single his last AB.
Yes.
2-0 pitch, misses outside. 3-0 count to Beatty. Oh, Carson, Ken was asking for you earlier in the stream.
Who?
Ken.
I don't know, Ken. Must have
3-0 pitch, and Beatty walks on 4 straight pitches out of the zone.
Viral.
1 out base runner here. No out base runner here for the Mets. And now Marcus Semien will come up with a runner on first and nobody out.
John King. That name sounds familiar.
First pitch misses outside to Semien, 1-0.
Who's that?
Semien is over 2. Reached on an error back at the second. The 1-0 pitch is fouled off by Semien.
Simeon has a home run in his career against John King. But that was too long ago.
Carson, wear your beanie.
Should I wear my beanie now?
Of course, this is the song.
How could it not be?
2-1 pitch. Oh no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying it was expected.
It's
It was
my creation,
expected.
so it's gotta be.
John King is the CNN election.
It was the easy thing. It was the easiest thing to bet on that song's gonna be played next.
Hit and run just once.
2-1 pitch, and Semien hits that ball right at Lalo Lopez. Flips it over to second base, over to first. Double play.
You think it would be more
So 2
comfortable
outs
to
down
just,
the top of the sixth.
constantly twist your nipples over and over and over again instead of watching this? Oh, it's the good life, my guy.
Now here's Melendez up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk in his last AB.
I keep forgetting this song is like 7 minutes long.
First pitch to Melendez, hits the zone for strike 1.
MJ. This better be the end of the road for him.
The 0-1 pitch misses inside for ball 1.
He's facing a lefty?
Wait! I'm innocent! I can hit lefties! I swear! Damn you dogs!
Melendez fouls that pitch up the first baseline. 1-2.
Yes, Doug, I do know who that is.
Unfortunately.
There's a lot of talent in this Twinkie. That's funny. Melendez, forget how to... Could you imagine?
1-2 pitch. Melendez holds a swing. 2-2.
The heck was that? Melendez getting arrested instead of hitting lefties. Oh, he blocked you?
The 2-2 pitch, and Melendez is hit.
One
On the
unfortunate
elbow.
block.
He may not be able to hit lefties, but lefties just hit him.
Way to lighten the mood, Carson.
I don't know, man. It's getting
All right,
impossible.
2 out base runner here. And the Marlins will go to their bullpen now. As all right, Taylor will come up and he'll face the righty out of the bullpen.
Doug, what are you saying to them, though? What are you be saying to them? Simi is the kind of batter to tell you to purposely strike out to keep the enemy alive. Anthony Bender coming in. It just keeps going.
It's sad that this team is so bad that I was doing like draft film review for the NHL draft while the game was going. Like, I just don't even care at this point.
Did you do your top 300 prospects? Did you post
Yeah,
them?
I
on a
actually know who
thread?
the Rangers should take in the 7th round, believe it or not.
I still haven't watched this thing. I have to freaking watch.
It's sad because I want the Rangers to draft
I personally
Vigo
don't waste
Bjork,
my
but they're
time
not
with
going to do
that
it.
because it's not like they're going to develop anybody that they draft anyway.
Well,
So
no, it's not
I don't
even
waste my time.
It's not even that. They're just not going to take who we want. Like, I want Vigo Bjork. They're not going to take him.
They're gonna reach. They're gonna reach.
They're going to take Veerhoff.
Some fucking AHL roster filler. Binoculars down now. It's like a declaration. How many games next year? 60, I would say. 60 wins for this team. I think they'll do better than that, but it's not going to be very, very
First pitch to Taylor, and he hits that ball up the middle, but right at the second baseman. Throws it over to first base. Innings over. 1 pitch, 1 out. Go to bottom of the 6th. Game is still tied at 0.
Will we see Green Trey in the NHL anytime? I mean, you probably will, but what
Blue
is he,
chip
though?
prospect.
Blue chip prospect. Best day ever.
At this point, though, they might as well just play Green Tree next year. Not that I even.
They probably will. I mean,
give a
they
shit
probably
what they
will.
do.
They're gonna see him as a top 6 guy, right? They're gonna see him as a top 6 guy when he's not. Speaking of,
I gotta restart this. Hang on, I'll be back in a minute.
Save us, Knicks. Damn right. Damn right. 1 win away, boys. 1 win away from a feat we haven't reached since 1999. Oh my God, your twin is here.
No way.
Such a banger. All right.
Oh, did
Scott
he
out for
actually
the
fucking
6th.
say that, Doug? Did that fucking bald
What?
asshole actually say that?
Dude, Caillou needs to shut the fuck up.
Caillou. First pitch from Scott. Hits the
Gotta be
zone.
kidding
0-1.
me.
This is why nobody likes Caillou. Come on, Scott. Push it.
Stowers is 0 for 2.
His hands on a heifer.
The 1-1 pitch. Misses inside 2-1. Two one pitch.
God.
Hits the zone for strike 2.
At this point, I'm just watching for the kids. At this point.
Oh, wait for it.
Does Spurs OKC to go to 7 games? I hope
The
it does.
2-2
I want to see the
pitch.
Spurs win.
Stowers.
I had Knicks in 4, Spurs in 7, and then Knicks in 6. That's what I was going with. Touch 'em all, big guy, before the thoughts arrive.
2-2 pitches. Swung on a miss. Stowers goes down on the sweeper for the first and the bottom of the 6th.
Keep the farm alive.
Now Otto Lopez will come up.
Had the Knicks winning in 5. I was watching the Cavs way too much throughout the playoffs. Like, they don't know how to close out games.
Yeah, I knew that they were gonna handle the Cavs easily. My worry's always been, I should say always, because when they were down 2-1 versus the Hawks, I was worried about round 2. But
Yeah, and then the thing is that they showed the discrepancy between Tibbs and Mike Brown because chilling with the elites.
Now I'm just worried about the finals. Like that was my
apparently after
worry.
Game 3 of the first round, Cat went to Mike Brown, like for like some kind of adjustment they could make, and ever since then they've had that 10-game winning streak.
10 straight wins.
Tibbs would have told him to fuck off. It just shows the difference.
If the Knicks win a championship, we're never seeing the Rangers win a cup. No, never.
I mean, we already never were, to be fair.
I mean, to be honest, half of the time Dolan forgets he actually owns the Rangers. And when he does remember, he's fucking...
Oh no, he doesn't forget because apparently Jury's doing a fantastic job.
No, that's what I mean. Like when he doesn't forget, he just fucking like blows smoke up the ass of Drury, and not in the hot way, you know. I can never see Dolan.
Bro, why does this guy have a condom on his bat?
You gotta hit with perfection. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there, kids.
Lopez hits a line on a bow who catches that ball for the second out.
All right.
Didn't Dolan remove himself from the Rangers like he did with the Knicks?
No.
Not really.
That's just fake propaganda.
Nope. He's got a grasp on it, and then he got his own lapdog and Drury, who's doing his own mass destruction.
First pitch to Marcy, fouls that pitch back off the screen. 0-1.
Scott looking all right today. And now he gives up a nuke. I'm joking.
It's like I texted in the group chat, though, yesterday. Why the fuck do the two teams I care about the most have to be the worst?
0-1 pitch, swings and misses through that changeup. 0-2.
If Evan's defense here, there's really not much to talk about. Like this team's just full on dead.
Well, if Evan is stuck, we know the person to call.
He's stuck.
If you're ever stuck in a situation, there's only one person to call.
Is my mic also just that quiet?
It may be.
You gotta call
I know
step,
it'll
bro.
turn. I know it'll turn.
0-2 pitch. Hit through the hole, base hit. Jacob Marcy with a 1 out. I'm sorry, with a 2 out single.
One more batter. Come on. Doze, don't.
Fourth hit of the afternoon for the Marlins. Oh, they're gonna pull him. They're gonna pull him.
Buzz Lightyear.
Nothing can beat me. I have talent. I believe I have the talent to shove this Twinkie up my ass. Nothing beats a mouthful of a Snickers. Veins down.
Veins down.
I know, I shouldn't be upset. Like, I'm not saying I'm... How do I want to word it? Like, I understand that, like, you know, other fans have it worse because at least two of my teams actually might have chips within a couple of weeks. But it's the fact that I'm not as invested in those teams as I am the Rangers and the Mets. And instead, I'm sitting here fucking torturing myself, caring about these teams more.
Yeah, but the Jets is like a thing I could turn off easily, so it's like it doesn't even matter. So
the Jets are just... Scott doesn't have a major league win yet?
No, I don't believe so.
That's horrible.
I care more about Manchester United than like the Jets per se.
My care level is like Mets, and then depending on the season, it's Rangers, Raiders. But Rangers is like lower now because they're so fucking awful. And then there is the Knicks there too.
Oh,
the Mets will always be one for me.
My three is Mets, Rangers, United, and then Knicks and Jets are underneath that.
Dude, I'm a Raiders fan. Okay, I'm right there with you. We haven't won a. You guys have the longest playoff win drought. We're the second longest. Oh my God, McNeil! McNeil! Guys, look what he does. Oh. It's a throwback. Jeff McNeil! In heaven, yeah, they found their groove. Oh.
Oh, now you're step, bro. Step bro's gonna clean the dishes. Faces Grant Pauly here. Brazovan in 21 appearances at the bullpen has a 1.78 ERA with an opponent OPS of 475. First pitch, sinker, misses outside, 1-0. Oh, sorry, changeup, misses outside, 1-0. Pauly batting 179 with 1 home run, 9 RBIs, and a 524 OPS this year. A 1-0 pitch. Pauly swings and misses over that sinker, 1-1.
We can't play the full thing because it'll get copywritten, but that's his song.
One pitch from Stepbro, and Pauly hits that ball at the right field, but Benj is underneath it for the third and final out of the inning. So we head to the top of the 7th. Game is still tied at 0.
We gotta play the Spanish version of Stepbro at one point on here.
So play it.
We could do it. Let's see. We can copy it to brand.
I haven't heard this in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. We've missed you. Is this series battle of ineptitude? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I feel like the trash trophy should be just be a massive L for whoever wins. Yup. Assuming the Knicks go to the finals, any team you prefer to play, or does it not matter? I mean, the Knicks have been the best team in the entire playoffs. However, OKC has obviously more experience. They're a deeper team. The Spurs don't have a good bench. That's why I want to play them. But it all really just has to do with this pivotal game 4 tonight. So we'll know we'll likely know who we're playing by the result of this game tonight.
I was gonna say I don't really have a preference because I hate picking opponents, but like Nerf gun to my head and I had the pick, I would say the Spurs for the same reasons you said, but to me, I hate picking opponents.
Yeah.
Because in 2015, I wanted the Rangers to play Tampa instead of Montreal, and we saw how that worked. Let's go.
I just like the mentality I'm hearing from that Knicks locker room where they're treating every single one of it like it's nothing. There's no ego. There's no loss of focus. That's what I like. I don't see that many from my teams. Luis Torrens pinch hitting for Whole Foods boy. He'll catch the rest of the game.
Torrens batting 197 with a 532 OPS. No home runs, 11 RBIs. Down 0-1 in the count. 0-1 pitch. Just misses outside, says the umpire. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, and Terrence hits that ball out to center field, and it's going to be caught by Jacob Marcy on the run. 1 out.
The numbers don't compute. Other than the way where the Jets try to review.
Impossible.
First pitch to Bench, misses outside. 1-0.
Why
Bench is over 3.
I gotta be politically correct for the streams here. I don't want demonetization.
I think we're all good
That thing's got its own.
so far.
Don't worry. Some of the shit that Andrew says, I think you'll be fine.
Is there another catcher in the minors that?
No, I know, but I've toed the line too many times lately that I'm not taking any chances here.
2-0 pitch, misses outside. 3-0 count to Bench.
I mean, Elias Diaz just got designated for assignment. He's actually having an okay offensive year. If they want to go for him, they could, but he's not. He's like 36 years old, so.
The 3-0 pitch to Bench, misses outside for ball 4, and the Mets have a 1-out walk here in the top of the 7th.
This organization also likes Hayden Sanger because the pitchers like throwing to him, so. No monster. Oh my god! Of course, a mention of the Cheeto Bear. It has to happen. Steal second. Agreed.
Honestly, I'm just at the point where it's like I just think it's better if this team loses, so they don't even get tempted to buy at the deadline.
I don't even think you need to try that hard, to be honest.
0-1 pitch to Bo, and Bench steals second base. But Bo's
Jet,
down to the
baby.
count 0-2.
Corvette also had a good spring, right? If I'm not wrong.
It was Austin Barnes who had a good screen.
Oh, that's right.
And I don't think he's here anymore.
No, yeah, that's
0-2
right.
pitch to Bo, and Bo flies out to center field. Yep, Jacob Marcy makes the catch, because of course he does. And Bench tags up, heads to third.
Wouldn't have made that catch if it was the Braves. But yeah, Corvette had like one good week, and then it was Barnes. That's right.
Now AJ will come up with 2 outs and Bench off third.
There's such a dingus, you know.
You're such a dingus, you know?
Oh god, stop fucking making bullpen changes! Get the game over with! Fuck! I don't want to be here!
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they managed it like this Game 7 of the World Series against us.
Fucking hell.
That crashing out with this song on is just perfect.
No, but it's like, come on, just, you know they're not going to get a hit, so just, who gives a fuck? I mean, it's Ewing, but still.
That's the first time I've seen Matt crash out. He's had a few.
No, I just want the game over with. I don't give a shit if they win or lose. I just want the game over with.
Stop being a silly dingus boy.
No.
Matt should sue Cohen. Yeah, he's had a few good crash outs. Valid, because this team's pretty bad. Good smile. And Michael Peterson, with an E instead of an O.
You know we got to support here.
Michael Peterson, brother of David Peterson on the mound. They look just like each other.
First pitch to Ewing, fouls that. Hey, Lewandowski's my guy, man. That's my guy. Bro, we share the same birthday, August 21st. Ewing's 2 for 3.
Base hit. Leaper's going to hold the runner at third.
Oh, one pitch, misses upstairs, 1-1.
0 for 6 with runners in scoring position today. Looking good, boys.
I did not hear about that, Tommy. When did that happen? That's...
Oh, it was a couple days ago.
Jeez. Yeah.
He also voiced a bunch of guys in the Clone Wars too. So rest in
What's
peace.
his name also passed this week? Kyle Busch, the race car driver. Did you see
Yeah.
that? What was it, 41 or something? 40. He was in his 40s.
2-1 pitch, misses upstairs for ball 3. Mets are 0 for 6 with runs in scoring position today. It's nice. It's cool. That's cool,
pixie.
man. 3-1. Pitch to Ewing. Fastball in there for strike 2. Full count. Yeah, I'm gonna unalive myself. I respawn, so I'm good anyway. 3-2 pitch, and Ewing strikes out. Inning over.
Arsenal.
Ew. No Arsenal.
What animal is he?
August 21st, though, you get to spend your birthday doing a watch-along while the Mets get fucked by the White Sox. That's awesome.
Maybe Andrew can bake me a birthday cake.
All right, I got something to make everyone feel better.
Do you?
Just for a split second. It'll make you go, ah. It's in the private chat.
That's possible.
Ah. Dingus.
What a dumbass.
The 7th inning wrench.
Yep, definitely needed to keep him.
But look at our offense, Matt. That means that he would make offense for us.
Sure.
We need to show this song to Nick. Nick needs to hear this song.
Well, we'll get the chance in like about a month and a half.
Look at this poor guy.
Is it weird that I'm about to take a shower while watching the Mets, and while I'm in there, I'm going to be crying tears of pain? It's only weird because, to be honest, like, I don't know. I'm past the point of giving a shit personally.
We're just here. We're just here for the bangers at this point. All right, Step Bro back to the mound.
Days a year.
This poor
Halloween
dude, they're subjecting him to
forever.
this. Look at this. This guy, he's got to be in his 80s.
On Amazon Prime, 2-day shipping.
Just in time.
Will one of these teams do something? Don't worry. The Marlins will walk this off in the 9th.
Oh my God.
No, if the Marlins gonna win, can they at least win the? Can they at least score on the bottom? I don't want to watch the bottom of the 9th. Fuck that shit. First pitch, and that's a pop up to left field. Taylor underneath it. 1 out.
Dog, Jesus Christ.
Terren's down behind the plate. First pitch is Noha. Misses outside with the fastball. Snell was 1 for 2 with the single back in the 3rd.
Pretend.
1-0 pitch is fouled up the third base line. One pitch misses inside for ball 2.
Well, we have some playoff ball out in San Antonio, at least. Yes, the Patriot.
My Golden Knights play tonight, so
2-1 pitch is hit down the first base line, and that will hit off the wall for a base hit. Sanoa will get into second with a stand-up double with a 1 out.
my Golden Knights are gonna go up 3-0 tonight.
Colorado disappointing the world. Torts is going to get another cup. And big old women of San Antonio.
Now back to the order. Liam Hicks will come up with 1 out and a base runner off second.
It's over. No! All right, well. Our Patriot is coming in.
Born in San Antonio, under that Texas sky, Uvalde roots run.
It's sad that I can't even be hyped for this song.
Strong ones learn to fly.
Well, enjoy it. We only got probably like a month and a half left of it.
Drafted by the Cubs. Chased the dream through
Don't
the
say
bushes.
that.
Never once gave up.
I'll miss you, Brooks.
From the mound is firing. Left arm slinging heat. Slider biting hard. Putting batters in defeat. Played in Houston, Tampa, now Queens. In the black and blue. But his heart's forever red. White and true. He's a left-handed patriot. Standing tall and proud, American through and through, screaming it loud from the diamond to the flag. He's giving all he's got. Brooks Riley, number 25, never backing down, never stopping the fight. Yeah, he's a patriot. God bless that
Bless that arm. God bless the USA. Bro, those late night Padre games. Oh, why? Why? Why do we gotta do that?
And the Mariners.
And the Mins. Here he is. Isn't he beautiful? It's too bad he's
Sorry,
probably going to give
Carlos,
away
don't
the lead
have-
here. But
I don't have a flag on deck.
it's too bad he's going to probably give away the lead here. But because we can't have nice things.
No, Evan's a true patriot. I can back that up. Evan has a huge American flag on the side of his car.
I thought you were going to say
1-1.
something else.
What are my thoughts on the Habs and Kane series?
So
I mean, Game 2 was a lot more entertaining,
Oh, it's San Antonio.
and I hope Montreal wins it.
2-1 pitch is in the zone for 2-2. I think the longer that series goes, it's only advantage Carolina.
I agree with that.
Carolina has no excuse. I'm sorry. I'm going to continue
2-2
to say it.
pitch.
Please tell me you guys saw what I sent in the private chat before, because
No,
What
yeah.
did you do? What did you send? 210 episodes of the podcast, man. We're all getting old.
truthfully though, too, I think Dobez is low-key gonna sell for Montreal. He's been letting in soft goals.
2-2 pitch misses away for ball 3. Don't say that because someone's gonna come after you.
Come after me, EQ. He knows in his heart it's true.
Three
What
two
AJ
pitch
wants
misses
this
outside
game.
for ball 4.
Can't argue with that.
We're aging watching this game. We're getting depressed watching this game. I'm just bored. That's just what it is.
Edwards now up with an RBI
This game
opportunity.
is-
He's 1 for
This game
2
is
with a
scoreless,
double.
and it should feel like it's an intense. Now to me, I'm just like,
Hey, did you guys know Xavier Edwards is from Long Island? Isn't that
No,
cool?
I didn't know that.
He's from Mineola. How cool is
First
that?
pitch,
And
hit
he's
through the
against
middle,
Fucking the Mets.
base hit, and Sanoa is thrown out at the plate. What a throw by AJ Ewing!
AJ!
What a throw by AJ Ewing!
Plays the game the right way.
AJ gunned his ass down. Speaking of gunning asses down, now AJ Ewing is a patriot for that.
Plays the game the right way. That was also
Beautiful
a horrible send
throw.
if he was sent there.
Alvarez would have missed that tag.
Alvarez would have tried to tag him on the head.
Fucking fat ass.
Fucking dog.
Heriberto Hernandez
Doug's
is going to
comment.
pinch hit for Owen Casey. Yeah, Alvy would have dropped it.
Alvy would have ran to the pitcher's mound and then tried to jump to home plate to make the tag.
I don't know who this guy is, but he'll probably hit a home run here.
He actually hit a home run off of Dominican OG last year during our
course he
demise.
did.
Well, he has a 506 OPS, so he's the perfect guy to homer right here. He's only, yeah, exactly. He's still
First
24.
pitch.
Exactly. Just like how,
Is
yeah,
foul
exactly,
back.
you know? Just like how
Well, like
Beatty's only
Beatty.
34. Beatty's only 36, guys. Relax. You got to be patient. Beautiful throw.
Lafreniere's going into year 7. I think he's arrived.
I think he's here.
0-1 pitch. Swings through that pitch. 0-2.
It's almost like he like plays better without a horrible influence on him on his line. Like, you know, it's almost like we were talking about that for years, but hey, whatever. Habs in 7. The Canes, but I've been saying, it's like the Canes have no excuses anymore. They're running out of them. They really are.
The worst thing that happened for the Canes is splitting at home because they're notorious for being shit on the road.
0-2 pitch is hit on the ground. Chopper.
He's gonna
Beatty
keep
up with
that
it. Over to first. And he's safe.
As much as I want to call Beatty a lot of different names there, that ain't on him.
I forgot about the song.
Horrible stretch by Vientos, by the way.
I was gonna say that. I think Montreal wins in 6 though.
Stowers now up. He's behind the count 1-0. Stowers hits that ball right at Semyon, who's up with it. Over to first. 3 outs.
American through and through, screaming it loud.
On that, but we have
American through and through, screaming it loud.
I forgot. Thank you, Matt. Also, by the way, I haven't said this yet, and I've been thinking about it the whole time. To both of you, by the way. Nice
What?
shirts. Great
Thank you.
shirts.
Thank you. When Devin Williams gets traded to the Dodgers for Dalton Rushing, it's gonna be hilarious. I hate that could happen. And then Dalton Rushing, who plays good in the few times that he actually plays, is gonna just be shit here. That's what I'm saying, though. Rushing does have good numbers in the times that he plays, but knowing the Mets talk, they'll fucking trade for him and he'll be shit here.
He's also kind of a head case, so it wouldn't help
That
here.
also.
Go touch grass tonight. Maybe we need a villain. We do. His name's Beatty. Jose. This is the perfect like.
first pitch to Vientos, and he goes around. 0-1.
Take a shot for every run scored will be stone cold sober.
What did I say in the chat? I said just play the fart sound effect.
Yeah.
On loop.
Vientos hits a ground ball. 1 out.
It would be going for 2.5 hours already. Now watch Beatty hit a home run. I would love to see him hit a home run because that probably would mean we win this game. Do it. Do it then. Let's stop. Let's stop falling in love with the thought of him being good and actually be good.
Can't wait till we trade Vientos and Beatty at the deadline. No, they're forever.
They are forever Mets. They are the reincarnation of J.D. Davis and Dom Smith. Are forever Cookie Club Pookies.
Beatty's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk.
He's got his OPS up to 665. What a prospect.
Swaggy ground out. At least he had swag while doing it.
I'm just swaggy V baby.
Death was. Once Beatty strikes
They
out.
want to go viral.
She wanna go viral.
Semien now up with 2 outs.
Dog, oh my god.
He's not wrong. That's the sad part. He's not wrong.
Said, boy, your mustache party's over. Bring that logo back.
Just
Semien
get rid of the Marlins.
Pops up
Eradicate them.
and he's unable to make the catch.
Just to make the game go longer.
Chuck, Chuck, Chuck. Such a great song.
I
1-2
wish we could
pitch
share the
misses
music.
outside.
If it wasn't
Well-
for the music, I'd be asleep right now.
Well, listen, when we have our membership program, if you guys want to buy memberships, you'll get access to the music.
Well,
Not to all the
yeah.
not to all the music though. Some cannot be shared.
Some of it is.
And a ground out.
Semien grounds
Surprise
out.
Inning over, and we go to the bottom of the 8th.
Yes. Well, we don't have the lead here, so don't use Weaver or Williams. Put
No, Craig
we don't have
Kimbrell.
anymore.
Oh fuck! I forgot he got
Kimbrell's
DFA'd.
No, he's coming back just for this game.
Well, they already said they're not ruling out a reunion between the
Of
Mets
course.
and like eat shit. I just know he's gonna get released, and then they're gonna sign him to another minor league deal. Like, fuck off.
I
Pinata
think this is a
coming
good
in.
Sean Manaea spot.
All right, can they score one run here and then the Mets go down in order and it's over? Bintaro? I love how Doug called him a pinata. Pinata's coming.
Get your
Might as
whacker.
well be his name.
The magic spot.
My lights way out, up and down. From 0-5 to OMG to fuck my life. The Mets will miss the postseason. Luke Weaver in. Luke the Pook.
Luke Weaver in.
Can I ask why Garcia came to the Mets last year and he pitched very well and then they threw him away like garbage? Why did they do that? Why did they do stupid? Rico Garcia? Yeah, I have.
Because this.
Yeah, Factor!
Diabetic
Fatty
Thor. Lard Thor.
Pre-Ozempic Thor.
First pitch to Lopez, misses outside.
Not book club version of Thor.
Pitch,
That's
misses. And that's going to be challenged.
You know Nico's not watching because he didn't say anything when we all just did that. So you know.
We lost a good soldier, Nico.
All right, 2-0 count now on Otto Lopez. Fell back. Two one hit on the ground. Beatty up with it over to first. One out.
Oh, look, another condom bat.
Perfect
Is
timing with the
Soto-
song on.
Is Soto available to pitch hit? I don't know.
First pitch to Marcy. That ball's hit up the middle. Bichette up with it over to first. 2 outs.
I can't wait to see the embarrassing way they lose this game.
First
gonna be
pitch,
some, like,
swing and miss.
Up the middle grounder off Simeon's like thigh or something.
Off his penis, right off the wiener.
Right off the tip of the shaft. Right off the where the tip meets the shaft.
Oh, one pitch hits his own, strike two.
That sounded like you said something else at first, and that I will not repeat.
Soto got AIDS from DeComo pissing in his Wheaties.
Oh, two pitch. This is up.
Read that out. Read that out loud.
Good for him, man.
I love you, Doug.
Carlos, get off my wiener, man.
1-2 pitch misses outside 2-2.
Don't touch my wiener again.
Where's Gelb probably shoving a cock down his throat? Just get this fucking game to end. I don't want to be here anymore.
Steve Gelb's putting sausages down his throat. Fuck you.
I literally have the fucking F1 race on my phone because I don't want to watch this shit anymore. What? What happened? Okay, that's... Therese gonna challenge that. That was definitely strike three.
We need Stevie Slick content for the streams.
We do. Can we get Mahoney on the stream? At least make it entertaining.
If you really want to get canceled.
Just unmonetize the stream. All right, side retired. Mets last licks here in regulation. Good snooze along. Oh, it's not that bad, right?
Look at the bright side. Soon you'll be able to leave a bet to loss it and then go lose all your money at the casino across the parking lot. Exactly. Yeah, there's only up from here.
Exactly. Rammed at both ends.
Carlos, I know. And either way, the least of my problems is the shit that's being said in the chat. I don't give a shit. Because Daniel Murphy won't eat wieners like Steve Gelbs does, Radiant. That's why.
Steve Gelb's throwing sausages down his throat. Fuck you. We gotta get Keith on one of these.
Doug is the goat.
Doug's a legend. Pete Fairbanks in.
We don't deserve Doug. I know. I know.
Keep flipping.
Oh, God. I forgot.
Melendez hits that ball down the line. Base hit. Casey comes up with it. And Melendez will be held at first base.
Nick Morabito into pinch run, for Melendez. That makes sense. Don't get
I
picked
have
off.
not heard the song.
Roan Taylor.
No, the Mets don't do that.
Melendez,
Oh,
sorry, Morabito's
Oh,
out.
jump, man.
by a long shot too.
Oh my god.
The one time they actually decide to use their pinch runner to steal a base. You can't make it up.
Ugh.
Classic.
They actually play like it's the World Series against us.
Yo, what is Xavier Edwards getting that horny for? This is actually their World Series.
I'm serious. I'm not even joking. They even are open to it. They're like, this is their biggest rivalry. It's like what makes this your biggest rivalry? It's probably because there's a lot of Mets fans in Florida. They take it personally.
The Mets should take it personally too. They don't got the balls to take it personally.
Taylor grounds out. 2 outs.
They don't got the balls. What the fuck are some of these songs?
Yeah, while you've been away, yeah, we went overdrive on some of these.
Dev the Lev! I can't wait for him to blow it in the bottom of the ninth, and then the fan base is going to blame him. Away.
Oh, 1 to Terens. Misses downstairs. 1-1.
Pookie Terens.
Some stuff. 1-1 pitch. Terens fouls that back. 1-2. Two pitch, misses outside, full count.
Falling asleep here.
What's up, Turbo?
At least get on so the Ghost Runner could be Benj.
Let this end so I could watch Tim Henson live stream Zombies.
Barney laughs maniacally. And he walks.
Knowing Terens, he'll get picked off and he'll end up being the... Gotta make Matt suffer more. 0-0 going to extra innings. Nah, we'll lose in the bottom of the ninth.
Drops to all fours, then shoots forward
This is so stupid.
The electricity dances across Georgia. Oh, 2 count on bench. Sup, Carlos? Oh, 2 pitch, and that ball gets away from the catcher, and Torrens gets the second.
He may have won. Can't challenge that. No, he didn't. All right, Benj. Give us the lead, maybe. I don't know.
1-2 pitch, and of course you won't challenge.
That. No killer instinct. Oh my god. Actually, that was a strike, so he was right to not challenge that. Yeah, Benj will be our...
Chuck Norris roundhouse me. I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch this.
Just play through the pain. Play through it. Just like how Jacob Trouba did, you know?
Yeah, fuck that
Play
asshole.
through the pain. Play through the pain. I think this was Evan's creation.
Yeah, this is Evan. All right. Here's Devin
Dev
Williams.
Lev. Where's Ibby? I don't know where Ibby is. He's probably living his life. I don't think he,
He
wants
was
to watch this.
he was here earlier after Beatty got a hit.
Oh, of course.
Got 111 if you guys watch the stream. As always, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys.
Here's Dev the Lev. He's been pitching pretty well, so he's due to blow up here in the 9th.
Please walk it off.
Christopher Morel.
One zero. 1-0 pitch. Swings and miss over the changeup.
Beautiful bender right there. He bent air.
1-1 pitch. Swung on a miss.
Something
1-2.
like that, I guess. Did the Rays win? The Rays lost to the Yankees 2-0. This is ridiculous, man.
1-2 pitch. Fastball misses outside. 2-2. Two, and that's down the line. Base hit. Please get to second base. Okay. Lead off double.
Esteury Ruiz replaces Christopher Morel as pinch runner. Walk off by Judge.
They have to fire someone after this, don't they?
Oh.
It's been
No.
weeks of saying that, so
He's doing a good job.
We all go down together. You better make that throw, Beatty.
1 out. The winning run is 90 feet away.
Infield to come in. Dev the Lev.
Change up misses. Down and away for ball 1. Just end it, please. Two-oh. Yeah, I'm watching the race right now. I mean, Mercedes has been fucking dominating the whole season so far. It's not a shocker. And misses outside. 3-0 to Hicks.
Hicks rhymes with dicks.
That's fine.
Can Hicks should just give someone a hickey and end the ball game. 3-0. Strike 1.
Matt's so over it.
I just want to go.
That's strike 1. We're done.
I just want to leave. Mendoza would mismanage a Taco Bell game or a T-ball game. Yeah, he would. 3-2. Yeah, they do. The 3-2 pitch misses for ball 4.
It's got to be slow and painful.
And it's runners at first and third with 1 out.
A slow chopping to your balls. Just slow.
Oh, God, stop going to the mound. Just throw the fucking pitch. Stop delaying it.
To infinity and beyond.
What's he going to
Buzz
tell him?
Lightyear's here to save the day.
What's he going to tell him? To shove a Twinkie up his ass? To eat Snickers veins down? Like, what the fuck?
Veins down. Buzz Lightyear's here. Ugh.
He probably thinks the umpire is Zurg.
Doza going out there saying, I think you're cute.
Friendly?
And they're going to intentionally walk Xavier Edwards.
Why? He was going to walk it off.
He's also from Mineola, if you didn't know that. I don't know if I said that before.
I think you're cute, Devin.
Oh god, this
Get
fucking...
these final outs. You probably won't, but
This nobody's gonna walk it off.
this 10-day contract.
And here we are. 1 out, bases loaded. The first pitch is in there for strike 1. It was a low changeup, but the umpire called it a strike, and there was no challenge. Mineola trains things so good.
It would be so great if he had a grand slam, dude. Like, I'm not
The
gonna lie.
0-1 pitch is hit into center field.
Please leave. It'll be
Over the
hilarious.
head, and it's gone. Grand slam, game over.
Mets lose. Mets swept.
Mets get swept.
Mets bent
On
over.
the next pitch is great.
Listen, we're not even doing an outro, so see you guys later. I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore. There will be a podcast tomorrow. It should be an early podcast, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then the Mets start a series tomorrow against the Reds. That should be fun. Of course, we'll be here for another watch along.
Remember, up and down, in and out, wiggle it just right.
Let's go Knicks. Bye, everyone.